What is up, YouTube? It is Tati here, and I am back with another YouTube video. And in today's video, guys, we are going to be doing Fulani braids with a half wig. Now, this style has been trending for a little while now since Wayda came out with this style and she brought it back. And I am here to give you guys a tutorial on how I do it. Now, we got my girl Sita in the chair, and this is the inspo pic that she showed me that she wanted for her braid pattern. So I'm starting off with the middle part, which is crucial for every single hairstyle that you do so that you will have that guideline. Then you're going to create two sections starting from the ear up, which is where her Fulani braids will be. And then, as you can see, I parted a middle section. So altogether, you have 3 full sections. So I'm starting with my left section, and you want to make a part that's the shape of a long triangle. You also want to make sure you don't start at the very front or the very top of her head, and you want to kind of start like a quarter from where the top part of her head is. Also, as you can see, guys, I have my handy dandy nails, as I always mention, to get those stitches. And you can also use those metal hand things, tools, however you say it, whatever makes those stitches neat and precise. For your second braid, you're going to start the part at the top of the head instead of like a quarter like the first one. And no, I'm not adding any hair to this particular style because I will be putting rubber bands toward the end of the braid, and I'm leaving her hair out so that it blends in with the wig. And just in case you have a hard time blending your hair in the wig, I know some people, they do wand curls, but also I see a lot of methods where they crochet the hair as well, and we'll speak a little bit more about that at the end whenever we do put the wig on. But for the rest of these braids, you're just going to braid them straight back. And yeah, what you do to one side, you do to the other. So you guys are going to see me do this to the right side. I actually really love this braid pattern. It was very simple. It wasn't doing too much as far as just precision and it being super tedious. So I was actually able to finish the Fulani braid section in about an hour or even less than an hour. It didn't take us long at all to do this style. Now, I'm not gonna lie, there's been a lot of controversy when it comes to this style because I know obviously the style is way older than what it was when they first called it Jayda braids. However, I have a very unpopular opinion that Jayda did bring back the style. So she did make it a trending topic, which is why we call them Jayda braids. However, of course, Jayda did not create this entire hairstyle, but she did bring back the trend. So that's my little hot take on that. So as you know, what you do to one side, you do to the other. So on my right section, I'm just doing the exact same braid pattern. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going back through my voiceovers and I kind of break down each of my voiceovers. And y'all, that last voiceover, I sounded like Mariah the Scientist when I said braid pattern. I don't know why I said it like that. So please ignore that because I really do not feel like going back to go change the audio. I just don't. Okay. And I love Mariah the Scientist. No shade at all. But y'all know she has the strongest accent. So I was not trying to, yeah. Okay. Changing the subject. For the middle section, I just recentered my middle part to keep everything balanced. Then I sectioned a curved roll starting from the beginning of her right brow. I actually sectioned a few curved rows moving like outward from the center, and each braid kind of fed into the next one seamlessly, giving that swirl effect, if that makes sense. So you got to see what I mean. And the main key to this middle section is just clean parting and following the curve to keep the design flowing naturally. And then the last 2 braids that you're going to see me braid in the middle section are just straight backs. So this is how your section should look once all of your braids are done. And as you can see, I just went on and added the rubber bands toward the end of the braid. And now that we are done with the Fulani section, I'm braiding about 7 chunkier braids at the back so that the wig lays flat. And I'm taking the end of each braid and connecting it to each cornrow. Once I get to my last cornrow, I'm just taking the end of the cornrow and crocheting it into the braid. Now that we are done with that back section, it is time to apply our wig. The wig that she bought came with 3 combs and 2 adjustable straps. She did buy a half wig and she did cut off the band from the half wig, which I thought was very smart because it laid completely flat. You can also use a half wig too, but I noticed that it's kind of round and it just looks a little bit unnatural to me, and it's kind of bulky as well. So yeah, y'all see that it was coming together, and I just took some Cream of Nature curl activator. I took a spray bottle and kind of wet her hair a little bit and then just put the product all around the head, and then just took small sections and kind of tried to curl it as I go. Her hair is kind of heat trained, which worked out perfectly because once her hair was fully dry, it wasn't shrinkage that will be too noticeable from the texture of the wig. And before the curl pattern even came, like once I put the hair over the braids or over her leave out, it blended in perfectly. So yeah, it was a pretty good turnout. But there are definitely other wigs, other methods, and just other ways you can be able to achieve this look using a half wig or a headband wig, however, whatever you prefer. But I am just doing the finishing touches, and then obviously she's going to slay her edges. And that is pretty much all for this voiceover, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it to the end, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, like, comment down in the comment section below if you will wear this hairstyle, or if you also tried this hairstyle and how did you like it, what kind of hair did you use, and kind of help out the ladies who want to try this hairstyle. Thank you guys again for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next.